Hello everyone. So today let me show you a really cool utility which I use sometimes, not always, but sometimes I do use it. And that utility is CAL. Now of course if you are using Emacs, then you would definitely use Emacs to look at the calendar. Now let us say you are trying to figure out something and you need some kind of like a visual representation of the calendar. Not, I mean, when I say visual, I'm talking about all the all the dates in a month or a specific month or maybe the next couple of months, and also you want to know the day of the week, like whether it is Sunday, Monday, whatever, right? So this utility, I'll probably show you. I will definitely show you, and this is definitely useful. Now the utility is cal, and the moment you open it or the moment you run it, open it. No, we are running it. You will get the current month. Now there are of course a lot of cool things that you can do. And by the way, why doing this on calendar? Because we always have access to terminal. If you are using, let us say, Fedora or Arch Linux with ST terminal, you will press Alt Shift Enter, and you will have access to this terminal. So terminal is definitely there for us to use to do a lot of wonderful things. So if you look at the man page of cal, you have few things that you can definitely use here. For example, by simply using cal command, it will display the current month. And if you look at the manual, let us look at the manual and let us try to understand what else we can do. So you can of course pass a couple of arguments. For example, by default is current month, but if you want to see the next 3 months, so there is an argument for that. It will of course just display June, July, August. So this is probably fine, but I need the next 3 months. And you can also do something like this, where you can pass in the number of months you want to see. So I'll probably use -n 2. It will then display July and August, -3, July, August, September, and so on, which is great, right? And by default, if you look here, the day, the first day of the week is Monday, but you can change it to Sunday. So you can pass in -s, and now it is Sunday. You can also switch back to Monday, or you can just don't pass any argument. I prefer Monday because Mondays where we all are different. I want to see Monday as the first day of the week, not really Sunday. Sunday is the last day of the week for me. You can also change the layout to vertical. So -v will give you the vertical view, which I don't really prefer. I prefer this view on top, but people are different, right? So if you might prefer this view is actually useful because you want to see the because let us say today is 27th, right? And you want to see on what date next month would be Wednesday 3 weeks from now. So that would be 17th. So yeah, this view can be useful. Doing that here is a bit you can see it here, but it's not very obvious by looking at, because it's on the same line, right? So there is like individual row. Now what else we can do? We can also we can of course do a few more things. I think this is probably more than enough for me and for majority of people, because we just want to see a calendar quickly without going to maybe your Google Calendar. I use Google Calendar, to be honest, because I have to. I don't really have to, but I use it because I'm too much dependent on it. I hopefully someday, one day, will move away from Google Calendar or Google Gmail. I don't use Google Drive now. I'm proud of it. But to be honest, I do use it. For example, if you want to send me a file, let us say you're my client, right? And you tell me, okay, Ravi, I'll share this on Google Drive. I'll not really be rigid. Oh no, I don't really use Google Drive. I use it, but I try. I think that should be the aim. You should try to use open source tools, technologies as much as you can wherever applicable, but don't be rigid about it. I use Linux, but at the same time I also use Mac. Also use Mac. I also use Windows, because I have to use, if I'm working for a client and they send me a laptop with Windows, I'll not really run away from it. I will do it. I will do my work on Windows, right? So couple of more things. You can also pass in here year. For example, if you pass in here 2023, then you will probably get this error that you can't really pass in the month, because when you say -n3, you are trying to tell this command that yes, you want to see current month and the next two more months, -n3. So you can remove it, and now you have the whole 2003. So yeah, useful, definitely useful. I of course use it, not of course all the time, but I mean, in fact, I use it, but without even knowing about it. Yes, because I have access to this terminal command, and sometimes cal -n2 is all we need, right? And there are of course few other options. For example, colorize the output, and I don't really use it. Let us. To be honest, I don't really know by looking at the manual page. I never really tried it. So it says implicit coloring can be defined as follows, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Terminal colors. Yeah, there might be some option. I'll probably check. I don't really care about the colors. But yeah, let us try. Yeah, no. Do we need to colorize the output? Optional argument when can be auto, never always. If the when argument is omitted, it defaults to auto. Okay, I'll probably figure it out. I never really bother, to be honest. I'll try to understand this, but yeah, for me, for my needs, I just need to use cal -n -2 or maybe -3. That is it, and it works. And I thought I'll probably show you this cool utility called calendar. Yeah, that is it. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something new today. Thank you very much. Bye bye.